So, to everybody out there, I come bearing the best, most fantastic news in regards to the charity livestream we did last weekend. First thing I want to say is thank you to anybody who participated in it in any way, shape, or form at all. Whether you donated big, small, in the middle, whether you were just there to watch, or you spread around the hashtag, or you submitted fan art, anything at all, thank you. It really means the world to me that you guys showed up and supported this cause, because I really wanted it to do well and I wanted to make a huge event out of it and try and raise a lot of money for a really great cause, and you helped way more than I could ever thank you enough for. So thank you so very, very much from the bottom of my heart for helping out. But the closing time for the donations was yesterday on the 20th, and we now have some final figures. Well, I think they're final figures. I don't know if tallies still have to come in or if they have to update the system, whatever, but it hasn't updated in the last couple of hours, so I wanted to wait. I was going to make a video directly after the live streams and talk about it, but I wanted to wait until we had some more definitive final figures, and they seem to be in now, which is, drumroll, it says here that we have raised $346,102.73. How crazy is that? That is such a huge amount of money to be going towards a good cause, and I am beyond proud. I am beyond words at this point to show my gratitude for everybody out there. You have helped raise this amount of money. You are absolutely amazing. You are all heroes on this day, and you have done some real world qualitative difference, some real good in the world over the last few days. I cannot believe how much can be done with a community in such a short span of time. It's mind-blowing. Thank you so very, very much for that. I was really excited about this event as well, because this is the first time I've ever hosted a charity event. It's the first time I've ever gone out and been like, hey, I want to do this, let's make it happen, and kind of spearheaded the project, and I'm so proud of how it went. And I want to thank the people who were involved as well. First and foremost, I want to thank Emma, Robin, PJ, and Ethan for taking the time out of their days to come and help out and do this with me, because without them, I don't know if the stream would have been as fun. They made it so much fun to be able to do this, and the time just flew by. We did 2 4-hour streams over 2 days, so 8 hours total, and there was an overnight thing as well to keep things going, which was super fun as well. But it did not feel like it was that long at all. As soon as we got in there and we started talking, we started hanging out and we started having fun, the time just flew by. And it was because of them that I think it was as much fun as it was. So thanks to them. But also thanks to everybody behind the scenes who helped make it happen. To the people from Polaris and Maker who helped organize it and came to me with ideas and came to me and let me put my own creative spin on it and everything. Thank you to them for helping craft this live stream for what it was and the event itself, but also thanks to the people at the studio where we were in London who helped just behind cameras, who helped with timing, who helped bring in all the props here and there. Just everything flowed so nicely, everything flowed so naturally, and made it so much easier that we could just funnel all of our creative energy and all of our focus into the actual donations, into the cause itself. So just, my heart is so full with gratitude, and I'm so proud of this community, everyone involved. Because I often say that you can do a lot of good in the world if you really focus your efforts. And this is a representation of that. That in such a short period of time, this fantastic community all came together. And this is you guys. The donations are you guys. You are the ones who did this. We might have been the ones on the stream up there singing and dancing and doing all the talky talks and asking for your help, but you are the ones who put all of your efforts and focused into doing something absolutely incredible, and I could not be more proud of everybody involved. You did some real good in the world over the last few days, and this is something that will have such a huge significance on so many kids out there, and I know that they're going to be happy with everything that has come out of this, so you should be very proud of yourselves for what you have done. And going forward, I think that we can do even more good in the world by focusing our efforts like this. I often say that when a huge community comes together, there's a big responsibility to do responsible stuff with that, to do some good in the world. And while we might not be able to change the world as a whole, we might as well try and change our little sliver of the world that we have. Let's try and put our stamp on the world however far we can reach. Just because we can't reach the whole world doesn't mean we shouldn't reach any of it. And just to remind you what Save the Children do, they said that they helped out kids in 120 countries, and they have helped out 180 million kids. So if that doesn't put it into perspective how far this funding will go, just remember that. So many kids out there who don't have the lives that they should have. Every kid, I think, deserves an education, deserves to have fun. I think we often take it for granted how, like, when I was growing up, I used to be able to just come home from school, go down into the field and climb some trees with my friends and hang out and just play games. And not every kid has the opportunity to be able to do that. So, with your help, you have definitely changed the lives of so many kids to give them the childhood that they deserve. So, just round of applause for everybody involved. And let's not just stop there. I really want to try and push the boat out in 2018 and make it a fantastic year and do more initiatives like this, spearhead some projects that help out more people in need, because it's so worthwhile, it's so worth doing. And as I said, if you have this sort of influence over people, if you have this sort of community together, it's your responsibility to do some real good with it and not do it for selfish reasons and try and give back to the world that has given so much towards me. So I'm counting on you guys to join me in 2018 to try and do some, as I keep saying, to do some real world good. And I think that we really can, because you guys are amazing and you guys really show how generous and giving you are at any opportunity you are given towards you. So I'm going to try and bring some more of that towards you this year. And I think it's going to be a really good time. But for now, I'm going to leave this vlog here. Just thank you guys again so much for being part of it. As I said, not only if you donated, thank you for that first and foremost, but also if you were just there hanging out with your friends. You were part of a cool experience all together that I think was really, really fun to do. And any of you who stayed overnight during the overnight watch stuff as well, that was kind of a little surprise that we all had going. And a few bits and pieces showed up there. So if you're part of that, you were part of something special as well. Because I just seeing the sort of reaction that came out of this, came out of that, and people saying that it was like a community sleepover. I think that's something that's going to stick with people for a very long time. I know it's going to stick with me because that was a very poignant memory for me, and I don't think I'll ever forget it. At least not anytime soon. So just thanks. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, punch the like button in the face like a boss, and
Hey, face on rope.
whoosh, whoosh. Well, thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes in the next video. Thank you! Thank you! You're in lights!